And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. Time for a few hot topics tonight. Let's jump into one that has left a lot of people giving a former sports sideline reporter the side eye. According to multiple reports, Sharissa Thompson says she used to make up fake sideline reports. Thompson is now a host on Fox Sports and Amazon Prime Video. She says she would sometimes make up what coaches would say either before or after halftime. Her reasoning, sometimes she would not have time to interview the coach, make it up, and didn't want to screw up her report. Let's talk about it. Young Jazz, your thoughts on this?
I said, I know she don't play for Detroit, but she was lying the whole time. Like, I think, and the fact that she even said it on a podcast out loud, I would have never done that, because now all her credibility is in question.
Exactly, and it could affect her current
Exactly.
positions.
I'm surprised she still has the current position.
All right, T. Gray, your thoughts on this?
Tomorrow might be a different day, Jazz. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
the story just broke today, so tomorrow, I just think that, you know, with all these great reporters that we have putting their best effort, you know what I'm saying, for trying to just report whatever, whether it's running up to Greg Popovich trying to get that story at the end of the first quarter in basketball, whatever it is in football, there are people out there really putting their best foot forward and putting that effort to be making up stuff, and you're just making, you know, you're just sullying the whole industry. Sullying, I said it.
Mark Berman is rolling over in his retirement chair.
I'm serious, though.
J-Mac, your thoughts on this?
Very unethical. I heard reports that she makes up to $700,000. I mean,
for lying?
For lying.
For lying. Oh, you all start lying now.
No.
Career change.
I mean, I just think it's incredible that we let these people have these jobs and they do this and make the career cheap.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
Definitely.
Now to this, a restaurant owner in London is accused of using the guilt trip strategy on customers. Restaurant rules have been posted online. In part, it reads, you can just have tap water, but please remember, we're running a restaurant, not a charity. Wink, wink, we need to make money. Your thoughts on that? He wants them to buy water, buy drinks. Don't ask for free tap water.
I probably wouldn't say it out loud, but I'm not drinking anybody's tap water in their restaurant anyway, so I'm kind of rolling with him on that, but I'm probably not going to say the loud part, that part, the quiet part out loud like that.
I actually thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. I get the humor. You at a steakhouse, I think people are going to buy the drinks. I think the people who get offended are people who don't have a sense of humor.
That's me. I'm standing on business. I go to a restaurant. I know what I want. I know how I want to order it. You're not about to come up here and tell me. And maybe I don't have the money for the expensive water.
Well, why are you eating at a steakhouse in the first place?
I'm going to have to go be a sports reporter so I can get my money up. For real.
And finally, publicity stunt or the real deal. In a new Instagram post, the rapper says he's giving up smoking marijuana for good, and that's Snoop Dogg. When I first saw it, I shared it this morning. I said, well, this is certainly a joke. But, J-Mac, is it a joke?
Man, of course he's getting ready to sell. I don't know if it's a joke, but he's getting ready to sell something. He might have stopped smoking, and he's going to get edibles or something.
Yeah. I'm selling bags of sobriety.
Right. Because I think if it was something really, really serious, he probably wouldn't even come to the net with it. And we probably wouldn't find out for a couple of months or even years later. So I think he built his whole career up on smoke. He's not getting rid of the smoke.
All right.
It's a marketing ploy, and maybe he's got a different line of smoke coming out. He's not smoking green. He's got to go smoke Scooby snacks or something. Snoopy snacks or something. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Yeah, that's where
When I first read it, I was like, maybe he was smoking when he posted this. But then I thought about it, and I was like, maybe a doctor gave him an order or something. It was something serious, and he really can't smoke, because that happens with a lot of people.
Willie Nelson's not smoking anymore. You know.
Then you have Meek Mill say he was going to follow Snoop.
He's 90 years old. What you going to smoke at 90? What you going? No matter what you're smoking.
All you can do is smoke at 90.
Go out on top. You got to go out on top. And then Meek Mill followed up saying that he was going to stop smoking because of Snoop, but he said his doctor had already told him to stop.
Jazz, you smoke. Would you stop smoking?
I only smoke CBD, and even if Beyonce stops... No.
You forced her into a confession.
Wait, what did Beyonce have to do with this?
I said even if my favorite person like Beyonce stopped doing something, it doesn't mean I'm going to stop. I'm no follower now.
Okay.
All right, that's all I'm saying.
Smoke, J-Mac,
CBD to the death of me, that's all.
Oh, my God.
J-Mac, will you stop smoking?
I never smoked in my life.
Right now.
Hey, I'm using that psychology you just used on Young Jack.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
You
it.
know Mama was watching.
Thank you guys for joining us here on The Factor. Still